Would you buy local even if it means paying more?
Sometimes we do pay more, and we have to pay more because of scale of businesses. But I certainly think that that's a strong push we need to have for sure.
No, I do try and buy local, but it's always tough because not everything that I like buying is available local. But in terms of like food, groceries, services, retail, yeah, I do prefer to buy local.
I do believe in supporting small businesses, but I do understand that it's not ideal for everyone because a lot of people are dealing with financial problems. A lot of people are going for no-name brands because of the price freeze, and a lot of us just want to just keep what we have. And I feel like a lot of people will probably not shop locally if I meant to pay more, but I might. But I think it depends on the circumstances for me. But I do believe that we need to support each other locally because we need to build up Canada's local business sector. So yeah.
It's definitely more expensive. I can tell you I love my eggs. They're nice and orange that I buy, and they're around 30% premium. I can afford it. But that's not what everybody else can. And no salary increases met inflation as we see it. So I'm not a financial person, but I don't know if the cost of COVID caused us to have that 20% plus person experience. But we survived through it, and I'm okay. I can afford to eat like all the rest of us. So
I always lean towards trying to support local businesses wherever possible. So I personally am willing to pay a little bit more to support local businesses.
No.
You want to elaborate?
Oh, well, just the cost. Cost is a luxury, buying local and supporting local when the cost is significantly higher than everything else. If it's a question of balancing off how much you buy, how much you eat, the quality of your food versus buying local, well, it's an expense that just doesn't weigh it off.
I like to if I can because I like living in a vibrant community where there's lots going on locally, and I like being able to reach things on foot if I can and get the things I need on foot. And I know that's become weirdly a privilege in our society, and I don't think it should be.
100%. You got to support local. You got to support your neighbors, your communities. Yeah, 100% on that.
I think it's. I don't think price is the issue. I think the issue is supporting one another, sitting in each other's kitchen, sharing the food. I think that that's what we need.
Yes, we support local in all means. We're a local small business. We have that mentality. Don't get me wrong, I like a deal like the next person, but local business is where it all starts. Keeping the local economy strong keeps a strong Winnipeg, strong Manitoba, strong Canada. It's an important initiative.
Yes, because when I am in the grocery store now, I always check where my stuff comes from. And even if it is a little bit more expensive, I am willing to pay that because I know people in Nova Scotia or New Brunswick or in Canada make a living of it, and not some abroad where people are forced to work.
I would. I think it's important to support our local economy, especially coming from a small town. To buy local means you're supporting real people.
Yes, because in my opinion, I believe that local businesses need more money, and that goes to the actual people, not big corporations. So I would gladly pay more if it was a local business owner running the place, because I just believe that it's just more moral to give them more money, because the thing is, they run that business themselves.
I would prefer to buy local. For one thing, it's I believe that local farming, this type of thing, that we're probably getting a better product without so many preservatives. This kind of thing, we're also supporting our local economy, which is very important, especially in smaller areas. And I think that it's a healthier choice for us and our children and our grandchildren.
Yes, I would. I actually do buy local more so than big box stores. I feel like here our local farmers and people who produce anything locally, it's more important to them. It feeds their families. And in the long run, my community is more important than the larger box stores, productivity or income. So I try and support it as much as possible.